Okay, I forgot to turn on, to unmute my mic, but here we are. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching my stream. Welcome. So, we are now back playing Finish Right. It's a Tony. The last time we played this, okay, it's only a few days ago, but I kinda forgot. We were in the middle of a trial. Okay, that's what I remember, and we have a very difficult case. Like, yeah, we were against Edward. We were against Edgeworth. We thought we progressed smoothly, but it turns out we didn't. Oh, what a surprise! Not because it's a finish like game. So what should we do now? The last time, crap, I cannot remember. Him. Hmm. Anyway, just let's just continue, shall we? What was the last time? We failed. Yeah, I remember the last time we here. We kinda. Wait, which ones? This January or this one's February 14th. I think this is a set file. The cable is again judge hand finish hurry. Suicide note on the figurine. We pursue the figurine, yeah. This is the last time the last save before we failed the cave, yeah. The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Corrida. At the request of his client, of course, yes. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. The Killer's client was mad and God. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. You can't tell by just looking at it that this pair is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt and God thought the note was inside this pair are 0 to none. Yeah, I remember this. So this is why we thought we were progressing smoothly. They think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. There's no reason why Mr. Engar would ever want a jewelry box like this. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. He always does. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. The type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? What the I thought that's my camera that was in my possession. Matt and God and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt and God. Order! Order! Ahem. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You don't tell me you knew about your client's spy activities. Well, sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the staff bearer's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch, using this gum-juice box sweeper. That is more reliable than I thought it would be. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Mine and God's fingerprints were on there. Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. M. God learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. We got it good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. No, we haven't begun. Just running away like a frightened child would. We're gonna live on this case. But in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Mia? There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded. Oh, I would love it, Mia. For not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Tell me! I mean, I know that the game wants us to press the button to figure it out, but they are being very cryptic. Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? Playing the old man is kinda hard for my throat. What is this piece of evidence that Mia is talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at? Or should I let it go? Of course we're gonna present evidence. I mean, Mia herself says you could. I have an objection, yo. Phoenix, do your objection like as usual, please. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, the defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. Probably because I am. Hang on. I'm adjusting the mic a second. There we go. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. Hmm. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? So, you're telling me that I forgot something. You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. Okay, the last time we played, we stopped here because we failed 3 times picking the right evidence. It's definitely not the old evidence. We can forget about all these. Don't look at them. So, what did I choose last time? I think it's figurine or Celeste. No, not Celeste. Last time was not Celeste. Probably the software. Oh, the transmitter. The last time I played, I thought transmitter was the correct idea. It was not. Spy camera was not the answer. I didn't pick picture card. What was the third one? What is one of these new evidences? Once autopsy report, strangled with the skull. I think we don't need this anymore. I mean, not right now. Attempted suicide report, suicide. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, yes, I do believe some special examination is needed, but I think the item that should be examined is the defense gray method. It's not that one, not that one. Not the suicide report. Okay, so it was not the suicide report. Because it's gonna be financial figure. Have we tried this one? We haven't tried this one. Why not? This is the correct one. I don't know why, but this is the correct answer. What the hell? It's so random. Hang on. All of a sudden, I want to know how many people streaming Phoenix Wright right now. This game is not very popular, huh? Not many people played this. Oh, but somebody's playing the first case from the first game. Somebody's playing the DS version of it. Wow. Who knows? What do you mean, who knows, huh? Explain, right? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. Oh, nice argument. Oh, so as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Infax or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. Ah, nice bullshitting there, Phoenix. Nice bullshitting there. You knew that it's real. Well, Mr. Wright, you can't seriously... Mr. Wright, you... Are you saying this suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into despair? How dare you? Objection. Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. Yeah, you're correct, Phoenix. What? Recall the witness testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt and God. Oh, that's a strong accusation, Phoenix. I did no such thing. Right. If you're going to pronounce the suicide note is a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. That's enough. That's a long battle of wits. Nice bullshitting there, Phoenix. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. That's impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry over the trial one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I don't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate. An idiot can tell you that. I think we've reached the end of the line. Kamshu, where are you? I thought you were trying to find the killer. Damn, it's witch hunt now, huh? Phone. What is that sound? Who dare not set the phone on silent while on trial? It's Kamshu. Kamshu! Kamshu, tell me you bring good. Tell me you bring good news. Hello, Kamshu? What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. Oh, you found his hideout. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time. But we don't have any more time, Kamshu. Don't tell me we don't. We don't have any more. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. It's alright. I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What, Gumshoe? What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! Just wait. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you've got to buy us some more time. Court is in session. You just turn it off. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying... Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I'm reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day. Holy crap! Are we gonna have another day of investigation? What the? Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth? What's happening, Edgeworth? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? 30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking for. Please, Your Honor. Very well. He agrees. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day. Oh, we're gonna save the game? We're not. What the hell? So we really have to finish this by today. By this trial, there's no second trial. There's no part 2. We're gonna do this. Right. Well, what's going on with my situation? The killer. It looks like he got away again. 13 minutes? We can't find her in that time. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time. Just spit it out. Alright. It looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things? Can we use any of them as evidence? Oh, I thought you were ass-bound. I've got the things he left with me right now. I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. And items like that are usually sent to the crown rack first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys were looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to... I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get into much trouble over this. With my hunk of junk car, I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on my mission, and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light. Gumshoe, please don't die. Atom slapped by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. Is that Gumshoe? Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me. Gumshoe, are you okay? No one can stop me. That was him. What the hell happened? What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. Damn it, Gumshoe. I hope he's okay. What was he thinking? We've gotta hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. Oh, that's right. No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why, oh why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this accident? Hang on, I'm gonna take a drink. My throat is killing me. Ahem. Okay, I'm back. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. So, okay, so the question is there a way? Is there a way to? There is a way. Gumshoe has a detector. That's right, there is a way. What? How? I'm sure if I can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Francesca, she has a Gumshoe detector. Why are you bringing up Francesca at a time like this? Oh, I see. I'll try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Francesca, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my kind is guilty. What I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, Detective Tom. Whether you do your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict? Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, Daily. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They've probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Oh, to be continued. Second part of the trial, it seems. So there's a second part to the trial. We're gonna save the game up to this point. March 23rd, 2:35 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Why is Edgeworth like that too? Huh? He was so confident just a few minutes ago. Now he's just like us. Edgeworth, my comrade in arms. I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, and I cannot see my OBS like this. Let me move it a little. Yeah. Like that. That is... It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, that Your Honor voice is not good for my throat. We have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery. What? It really is a fake note? Huh? What the hell? What the hell? This thing really is a fake note, a fake suicide note. Wow, who could have known? What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impact herself. It is a fake. Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Impact, then who wrote it? We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. Juan? What, Mr. Corrida? Well. It looks like Miss Impact never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Engard. However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Engard could not have known that, and so that facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, we had plotted to possess it. That does sound very plausible. It does sound very plausible, so what now, huh? Damn it. This theory that Engard had no idea that the suicide note was fake? Well, what do you mean? As an evidence. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Engard to not have known it was a fake. Yeah, because Engard planted this camera. Okay, he must have known it's a real thing. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor? Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera. You kids and your fancy toys nowadays. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Engard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Engard would have known that the victim had forged the note. You're right. Ah! You're as surprised as me, Edgeworth. You're as surprised as me. So that the defendant knew that the suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory that to what Mr. Engard's motive for murder was... It has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Engard monitored Mr. Corrida 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote that note in a place Mr. Engard didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? Gah! Ah ha 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 ha! Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As I figured. Huh? As you figured? As I figured, it came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Engard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. I don't know how to do Edward's voice anymore. What the hell, man? Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little Unusual. What do you mean? Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all. Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? The witness is the one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder? Huh? That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness? It's... how do I do Edgeworth's sound? Edgeworth's voice again? Hello Val, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the look. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a nice day. Oh, Chris, thank you for the follow, man. I didn't notice it. Thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the support. It's. How do I do Edgeworth's voice again, huh? Yes. Go on. Who is it? The man himself. Mr. Shelley the killer. I'm sorry, what? Have you arrested him, Edgeworth, huh? That's fast. Comes you lost him. Oh, Mr. the killer. Joanna, you're kinda slow. Wait! Shelley the killer? You mean the killer? I mean the assassin. Okay, the name the killer is really hard, really confusing, yeah. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Edgeworth, why are you hesitating like that? He's coming here? To the witness stand? Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Oh, well, Mr. Wright? Yes? Is this alright with you? Do I have a choice here? Probably not, right? I can't really do much else to try this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. Very well then. The prosecution calls its witness to the stand. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Now then, witness. That killer is gonna come. Your name and your occupation, please. What is that? Why is it a radio? Very good, sir. Very good, sir. And how did I do his voice? I do a lot of voices in this game. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin. This radio looks a lot like a face. You mean you got one eye, a round eye, a square eye, a round mouth, a vertical line that looks like a stitch, an ear to the side. I don't know what the hell. Whoever designed this radio is really good. I said, what is going on here? Your Honor? How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court. Who delivered this to you? Is it the police or the killer himself or somebody else? Who delivered this radio to you, Edgeworth? So, this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. Your Honor, please allow it, please. I beg of you. Please allow whatever is happening to happen. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself. Witness, witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelley the Killer. I understand. Please wait a second. What are you going to do? How can you prove it with just your voice? I'm so hungry. That's Maya. Maya! A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer. It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so what the hell, Your Honor? Thank you, but what the hell? You're quick to be convinced. Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. But what you're gonna tell the name? You're gonna spit it out? You're gonna spill the beans, huh? This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. The judge is in denial. I feel sorry for him. Shelley the Killer. What is he going to say? So, will he really spill the beans? There's something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. That's it? How am I going to cross-examine that? Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us. I dare say he is. While he appeared to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be on a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. Guys, soldiers, You just have to press everything. You can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients? I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? That's only because you don't know about my situation, yeah. Hey, belum. Halo, selamat datang, welcome. Gimana case yang ini? Case-nya bingungin banget, panjang banget, bingungin banget. Bukti-buktinya kayak apa ya? Kayak mau present bukti itu bingung sampai bukti yang mana. Kemarin sebelum di streamku finish Wright sebelumnya aku gagal, jadi klienku kena guilty. Ini nyoba lagi. Sekarang the killer sudah tampil di sini di witness stand. Jadi ini sudah sampai bagian akhir di ininya. Harusnya sih bagian akhir ya, bagian akhir persidangan. Dan aku nggak tahu harus kontradik. Ini omongnya dia kontradik bukti yang mana, jadi press semuanya. The trust between you and your client. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome. And that is why you're testifying in this manner. This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did, yes, that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough. Please, no more. Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway. And that is the reason I'm here today on this witness stand. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them. It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role. So they have a rule. Their role? This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die? He just asked, would you care to die? No, I didn't say anything. The judge had better watch himself. I hope the judge has a good security. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I am afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. That egomaniacal. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. Yep. I don't really care about all these extra fluff. Just tell us the name already. Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. Okay. Somehow, something in his testimony contradicts something in my evidence. I have no idea what that is. Only Kurita and Andrews know how to open it. The block Celeste, other ship. Udah gitu nggak ada tambahan baru ke testimoni juga. Nothing is more important than trust. Yang mana? You know what? I'm gonna save the game before I do something bad. I'm gonna do something bad here, so yeah. Okay, something in his testimony contradicts something in my evidence. I have no idea. Jangan-jangan percekat ini. Coba jadi gimana prosesnya? It would be very bad for them, yeah, terus gimana lah. This client has already broken the rules. Excuse me, but would you care to die? I have no idea which evidence contradicts what he's saying. I already pressed this guy on it. Bentar. Okay. Ahem. Push. Apa ya? Gak usah deket kasengol, Push. Ini apa yang harus aku press? Apa bukan press? Objection. I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. Wait, ada satu yang belum aku press, ha? Oh, semudah something just said. Oh, mungkin harusnya yang di depannya dulu baru belakangnya. You said that your client had already broken the rules. Oh yeah. So there's like an order of which you can press before you trigger this scene in the game. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. Is that why you always leave your calling card so you don't, it doesn't seem like you're flaming another person. You're telling everybody, hey, I did it. It's my job. Kill people. And that's why you feel you can betray this person. I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role. Just my luck, an assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we cannot proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really? In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek. Seperti ngomong niya kasi daw, who the hell is your client? You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe you are ready. Excellent. Oh, bro. Ah. Now then, I do believe it's about time I revealed the name of my client. Don't you agree? Who is it? What is it? No, I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness! What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida? That person's name is... Ramgo. Adrian Andrews. What the hell? Adrian Andrews? We know it isn't her. What the fuck are you doing, the killer? What the hell are you playing? Witness! It cannot be Andrews with the fire line. We just have every proof that Andrews is not the killer. What the hell are you playing? That's not who you told me it was earlier. So he kind of spilled the beans. He spilled the beans to you earlier, Edgeworth, huh? Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? What the hell? This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? Kenapa kalau dia nggak nyebut namanya Engard? My guess is Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Stab Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure, in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt Engard, perhaps. I knew it. This is outrageous! I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned the witness. You, Shelly the Killer. My testimony is the truth. Unless we can prove you wrong. The defendant at the moment is Smart and God, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Yeah, what he wanted is and God to get a not guilty verdict. Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. The killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all. No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt and God is innocent. I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately. What now? With the way this is going, and God will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. And then God, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live myself if I win this? Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Surely the killer is certainly lying under oath. How do I do Edgeworth's voice again? My voice impression is all over the place. Surely the killer is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And his death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me, it was a horrible, horrible lie. Yeah, in the first place, would you believe a testimony from a killer himself, huh? Would you? I wouldn't. But Mr. The Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client. No, that's not true. I want to save that lady. I want to save Adrian. Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and the button, donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste in fact was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead. I know. Mr. Wright. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Doing a high-pitched note is easier than doing a low-pitched note. I am not sure why. Hang on, I'm fixing my glasses. Please, help me. Yes, I know the truth. It's alright. Something is going to happen and I need to save the game. Yes, Your Honor. I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Kamshu's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? Kamshu is coming. Francisca is coming. We're gonna believe in those two. Request the trial continue. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept I'm not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But man, I think God is a killer. A murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than in God. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten and got convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him. Yes, you do. Mr. Wright, your opinion, please. The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. Remember the first game when the Still Samurai case? At that time, Edgeworth helped me find the real killer. Now we're going to work together to find the real killer as well. I'm not done yet. To sift through witnesses' lie and find the truth, that is my job, Your Honor. There's some more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Very well, this trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. the Killer. Right away, Your Honor. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, We would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done. What is he talking about? Usually done? But what shall we have him testify about now? Mr. The Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? Nope. It's not something. It's not even story at all about that. About my client part two. Hang on. Where's the studio? As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. If only I could somehow find evidence to contradict this. The act is what I was referring to when I said my client has broken the rules. I'm sorry. This is a most unexpected turn of events for the fifth time now. Yeah, the plot twist has a plot twist, and the plot twist has a plot twist has a plot twist, and the plot twist of the plot twist of the plot twist has a plot twist. What the hell, man? However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question testimony like this, do you, Mr. Wright? Of course we do. Your Honor, the defense will question the witness, as if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies in that oh so beneficial testimony, I suppose. I don't understand what's going on anymore. Hang on, my mom is on. My phone is kinda whack. My mom texted me, so hang on. That makes two of us. Yeah, we don't know what's going on anymore either. So uh, we're gonna find the truth. This game is going to end, and I'm gonna end it in the stream. How much is your fee? Uh, if you want to talk business, we can do something. That's alright. Yeah. That was really funny. Wait, I have to press this. Most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person having another to kill. Yeah. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. The Killer. I just realized that the mouth part of this radio changes when he speaks, as if he actually speaks. What a cartoonist way to show it. From another for the crown. The button and the knife. No one else shows. My business card makes it easy to identify who carry out the service. So I have to tell if he's being truthful or not without being here. Hang on, I want to go to the bathroom again, so come on. Please wait a little. I am back. Coba tahu saya akan kasus ini. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Alibi from themselves. I would suggest you plan for your alibi too. The judge is watching. If only I can, you know. Okay. Do you think your client did that? Fiddling around the same thing is pretty risky. If that's the case, why did the person request that you do it? That is not possible. The business card so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Again, as in you plan to continue. Ah, the first successor. How would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney? Expose the lies. Very, very welcome. We can't let this trial, we cannot let this trial end up, we cannot. We can do something about this, can we? One credit for the sin. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know that Juan Cudo is dead. We just have to find the evidence. What should be? So we know that Adrian Andrews doesn't know. It's either this or this. This one. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corrida had been murdered. But how do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass. Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corrida had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left the fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. No, you didn't. Shut up. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? Tis. I am afraid you are mistaken. Yeah, you tell him, Edgeworth, you tell him. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corrida's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. I should be the one saying that. What the hell? I am the defense attorney. I'm the one who pointed that out. You shut up, Edgeworth. You shut up. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix. If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence. Sorry. Wow, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in the testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well. Now I have to buy us more time. Come, she is coming. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here, I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. Request taking. This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my service on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes. So you physically met your client, huh? This guy is one tough nut to crack. That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Hmm. 1 week ago, are you sure? What do you mean barely able to finish? Can you please stop? Specific date and time. Don't have the WhatsApp. What the hell? Yeah, I want to press this first. Did you ask why on that specific night? No. I only had my suspicions. That's further. So. Yeah. Yeah, I should be going home for this room. Decided was a suicide note, yes. There were a lot of bears that night. There were a lot of bears that night. How did you know which one you should take? The client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh. Why is everyone so quiet? I think all of us already knew that. Phoenix, that was very weak kind of revelation, Phoenix. Okay. You physically met Adrian Andrews, did you? That was a brief pause. Oh no, what did you do? Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. As a matter of principle, I've never taken a request by telephone or mail. Why is that? That's because I value he values the trust. In order to establish that split to the client while looking them in the eye. You're looking at Adrian's eyes, huh? I want to punch you now. Try that now. Why was this client is not important, and that wasn't the point. Stop sidestepping my questions. My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person? Did he? Oh, he didn't. He didn't actually say it. I'm sorry, what? Oh wait, he always says, he always mentions this client as this client, my client, or this person. The sentence says now is the first time the killer refer to Adrian as a he. It was very important. You made a big mistake. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance. He made a fucking mistake. He's gonna pay for it. Include the statement just now in your testimony. I'm gonna destroy you. Yeah. You made a big mistake. Let's show the killer who is Adrian Andrews. Since when I have shown the killer here, I don't know. Let's show him who is Adrian. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time. Yes, that is correct. That's when you thought he was trustworthy? How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelley the killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip up about her. Kanojo no koto ne? So what is the issue? Oh, what did you say just now? About her? Kanojo no koto? Kanojo no koto da. If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman. Ah, the radio broke. Finally the radio broke, holy shit. This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their requests. But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. What is that? Oil? Oil is leaking out from the radio. Can somebody fix it? Mr. Ashworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is, without a doubt, a very androgynous name. Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What is going on? Shelley the Killer. This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more. I know he's just going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time, please give us the truth and nothing but the truth. Request taken part 2. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Corrida and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. This must be a lie. To a letter. He didn't mention anything about the letter in his earlier testimony, which means he is definitely lying. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know. I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it. Now then, let's begin the cross-examination. Request taken part 2. How long is this gonna take, huh? I know that it's going to end soon. Okay, we have him right here. You always meet your clients. Some clients for whom a meeting simply not possible. No, I did not. Of course we don't. That is the nature of right and wrong. I've been receiving more requests. Wait, it's not a physical mail but an email? This is new. Previously he said that he will receive orders by mail. Now he said by email. 2 or 3 other small things. 2 or 3? I thought it's only 1. What were these other things? You want to know? Of course it has something to do with this case. You're taking requests for the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida. Of course we're not gonna let him slide with that. The revival push points to when he got mad. Just press for that. Mr. Attorney, everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Oh crap. Could it be he knew that you are planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the sense of a backstabber. He's angry. And should you turn out to be one? Wait. Oh, this is looking really bad. You know what? If something goes wrong, then just reload my save. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. Ah, it's easy to persuade. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Corrida's suitcase. Yep, as we have thought. And then, what did you next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client? Interesting. This information certainly sounds important to me. As you This is clearly contradictory. This is clearly contradictory. We know that he didn't give it to Adrian. He gave it to Matt. We have to present something. Inside the figurine. Is it this one? Did we or did we not have something? It was a Power's testimony. We didn't write that testimony down. It's either this or this. Only Corridan and Andrews know how to open it. Either this or this. This one. Shelly the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? I see where you're going. Yep, that's where I'm going. Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. It's going to burn it for her sake. I am really hungry right now. I want to end the stream and cook. You know what? I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make breakfast. You can enjoy the sad face. Oh wait, I'm not gonna. You can enjoy this option screen while I'm doing something. I'm really starving. Hello, hey, Hunter Cyber Wolf. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was, well, it's really a bad timing that I have. Uh, I was having a break when you came up. I'm sorry that I wasn't here when you raided me. 5 minutes ago. Man, that was probably about the time I started taking the play. Oh, what an unfortunate time, but still, really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate the raid. Okay, so we're going to continue this, but yeah, I'll continue it while having breakfast because I'm hungry. Thank you again to Hunter for the raid. It was a bad time, bad timing for my break, huh? Okay, so let's go back. Wait, I'm gonna stop the voice acting now because I'm eating. So gonna continue. Oh, skin. Yeah, she would burn the suicide note. So that's where you two were going. Yes, that's where we're going. By the fact the suicide note was still inside the bear, proves that it was not Adrian. Exactly. Which means, yeah, this client, yeah, it's impossible for it to be Adrian Andrews. Hang on. I'm eating chicken right now. For breakfast this morning here. How's your day, everybody? Of course, the killer doesn't know about that. He's calling my name, why? Hang on. You want to hit us too. Damn it, he's getting furious now. Holy crap. Holy crap, he's going to do it. Maya is definitely in trouble. Stop that. Please stop whatever you're doing. Whatever you're about to do. Sisanya buat kucing lah. He still gives us one last warning. Should we do this? Ini ada kulitnya nggak ya? Cuma kulitnya sih, tapi ada kucing. Kasihan dia kelaparan. Where's in the dilemma? Are you alright, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Can somebody please shut the crowd? Shut up the crowd, make them shut up. We should. We have to prolong this. But if we prolong this, Maya is in danger. What you gonna do, Edgeworth? What you gonna do, Edgeworth? Less? What do you mean less? Which? Okay. Sorry for the delay, but now I'm back. What is going on around here? Something about that you must not know. That's what's going on. Investigation, there's no further questions. This is the most unusual situation. Indeed, it is. The prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. How fortunate or unfortunate, I'm not sure. You're reluctant. Accurate. Surely the killer's client is Adrian Andrews. Damn. What do you, how come you fall to that conclusion? If I end the trial here right now, then Clan and God will be declared innocent. And in this place, Adrian Andrews will be charged with murder. It's always... This game asked me this question a lot of times in this trial. Damn. Sanders will be charged with murder. Oh my god, holy shit, the game. The game keeps asking me about these moral questions. I think this is the first time when this attorney game has a case where it really asks about my moral. This when the defendant met and got to the stand. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I think in the achievement there is a bad ending to this case, huh? In the achievement section in Steam game, in the Steam client, there is a bad ending achievement. So if I make a wrong move, I could get a bad ending. Yeah, I don't think did you make it in time? Gumshoe, I trusted you. Francisca. Francisca also played them. Can't believe it. I trust them. The outcome now lies in your hands. Holy crap, game. Ah! Damn it! The game is asking me what the. I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. Yeah, he did. He did. They did the shit. Ah. Fuck. On the charge of murder, it will appear you are innocent. It's not. Ah. Shelly, the killer just makes it even more confusing. Ah, damn it. Oh, for the dirty figured me. Now you show your true face even in this court, huh? Now you're showing your true face. How I want to punch that smile. Surfacing like a spring breeze. This is just atrocious. Ah, damn it. Should I side with justice or should I save myself? Oh the fuck. Is this really is the end gonna be like this, huh? So I have to choose. You better get ungodly guilty sentence, okay? That's what she said. But if I say he's innocent, somebody else would be charged with the murder then. Ah, holy fuck game. And the choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Is it gonna be like that game, huh? Let me say that. Let me say it. Is it gonna be like that, huh? It's either Maya or Andrews. Is there really no way to save both of them and get the justice served? It all hinges on what I choose. I want to save Maya, of course. That's the reason we're doing all this. But do we really have to pin the blame on someone else? Is there really no justice in this country? Huh? The person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews. And the client, Mr. Man and God, is innocent. Right. I can't do this. I understand. I understand your feeling, Felix. You can't do this, but we have to decide. You can't count on to the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Fuck it. Is he guilty or is he not guilty? So if you pronounce guilty, pronounce him not guilty. You know, not guilty. Oh, waiting for the answer, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Whoa! Francisca von Karma, she came, what the hell? Huh? Oh, dramatic entrance. Dramatic entrance? Huh? What the hell? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. So, wait. You finally played them? You should know better than ask that. Okay. We have the evidence in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine. And his injuries are minor. All the items are inside this. That's his jacket. Yeah, I'm sorry about please forgive the code. He doesn't have enough salary to buy a new one. Categorize anyway. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to write the items in. So we got this. I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what is inside that latitude code. Inside that Celtic code are the defense's final pieces of evidence. Oh yeah. The story's already over. What? I should say something. Down to the last. I request Ms. Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. Oh! Thank you. Good job, Edgeworth. This one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, they will not be accepted by this court. Even the judge is tired. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. You'll have 3 pieces of evidence. Something that would turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. I'm sure of it. A pistol. Wait. I don't think. Wait. We have to examine one at a time. I thought we were gonna see every evidence first. The pistol. I don't think the pistol is needed, huh? Anyway, we can at least ask. We have yet to perform a ballistic test, so I can't say anything for certain. I believe it has something to do with this case, at least with me. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? Ah, yeah. She was shot. That's what I believe, yes. She was shot. I kept the bullet there removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. A small caliber pistol started have been fired by the killer. Videotape, okay. Oh, it must be the one that records the the murder. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to say. Can we see the content of that tape? There was no time to. Oh yeah, of course, you rushed here. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. He came back for this. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelly the killer is no ordinary man. He tried to recover it. It must be very important. This last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. The uniform of the Getwater Hotel. Question. Was that used during the crime? Yeah, I'm sure we saw him wearing that. I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. Ah, how murderer-like. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. A button? A button? We have never heard of any button before, right? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Interesting. Okay, so those 3 are the new evidences. What can we do with that, huh? That is all I have to present, Your Honor. Okay. It's just as I thought. What do you mean? And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Hold on. Can I change his mind somehow? Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor! Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wait. Did we fail to convince the judge? Huh? We failed to... Is this the end? Phoenix? I know it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. What do you mean, Mia? But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. 2? I can't even think of one. You thought of 2. The first, make and God wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way, force the killer to end his contract with Engard. Oh. If the killer were to no longer think of Engard as his client, then he will let Maya go. Oh yeah, anyway, the killer already done the killing, so why does he still think of Matt as his client? Shouldn't Matt be his former client now? Is there something in the agreement that is yet to be fulfilled? I mean, Matt betrayed him, that's what he said. There is no reason for him to cover for Matt anymore. Yeah, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seems like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. Yep, he already said his mind. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. I'm sorry, I impersonate voices too much. Think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side. The other side. Wait, does she mean? You mean to turn things around? Gyakten. The name of this game in Japanese is literally turn around. That's the entire theme of the game. Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? Who? You mean other than us? The person who needs the evidence. Holy fuck, it's Shelly! Shelly needs this, that's why Shelly the killer needs the evidence, that's why he went back to recover them. Is that what she meant, huh? The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. Shelly the killer, that's who she means. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Objection, right? Yo! Here we go! I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then, you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to us with such passion, I will grant you one chance. One chance? Please show your evidence. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Okay. There's no turning back now. That's impossible to turn this situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking Engard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? Shelly the killer. I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. I just wanna... we only have one try, oh no, out of these three, we have one try. Contents unknown. Pistol is for Francisca, the purpose uniform is... I don't know what the purpose uniform is for. Videotape. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence? Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I bet he doesn't. I bet he still doesn't know the content. I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. I bet you don't know about that, huh? Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted the camera? Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. No, Your Honor, we concluded that Adrian Andrews was not the one. Adrian was not the one placing the camera. We have known that. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified the place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright. Why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt and got from the crime scene? The reason why he did this is my ticket out of this whole mess. Oh yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're really gonna play. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted blackmail on you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all, assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the killer? The radio, bro. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is the person who only thinks and plots how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Please hang on to it. My eyes are itchy. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Oh yeah. Tisk tisk tisk. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright. Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you, your precious item. Oh. What the? I'm not an item! Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness! Oh yeah, we managed to save Maya. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of. I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and She always has you in her sights. How romantic. Now, I do believe it's now finally hand down a verdict. I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Look at his face now. Mr. and God. It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very patriot assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Split whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Of course, guilty. Bad and God. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. Oh. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. Don't say that, Phoenix. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt and God? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes? I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. Too much for talking the time Edgeworth really went after her. She has an illness that is of no concern to me. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you use your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. That's when you smile. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is this is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. We saved her too, huh? It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This code is adjourned. Ooh. March 23rd, 5:14 p.m. Oh yeah. Maybe I should have give Matt a not guilty verdict and let the killer do his job. This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past on that. So what's really important? Something more than just getting a not guilty. The incredible decision you had to make. Oh, okay, yeah, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense final statements in this matter. I told you, me. Ako pili. Not guilty. I have to listen to my heart. I was saving my ass life, that's what I chose. Right. I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. But she's on the way here. Yeah, this is one long case. Ow, she punches the set with her kid. I believe in you. Thanks. What's wrong? This one time, huh? About earlier, thanks. You lost. Oh yeah, we had perfect win record all this time. I don't think you'll ever understand. How dare you? She made in time. I was not like that myself until a year ago. We use every dirty trick in the book. A man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. Then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair, and I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. Wouldn't you do that too then? But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense! We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch, but we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool! I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A born karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a born karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Let's just go through something on the ground just now. This is another magnetic receiver. Yeah, I'm gonna return that later. A whip? She even threw her whip away. You should keep this eye. Why do I keep this? Why am I keeping this? Ah, Maya! Maya! Finally came. Finally, we have you back. Yay! You got convicted, I know you would. Of course I did. You know I would never desert you. Yeah, yeah. It's not if not without a miracle, if not for a miracle, you wouldn't be here. Too poorly. Thanks a lot, Nick. I'm relieved you're right. Alright, I think it's time we get out of this depressing place. Food, Nick. Food! Grab chow and stuff. I'm really. If you insist, we'll be joining. Another piece. Food. March 23rd, 7:30 p.m. Kewoto Hotel. What's this? Oh, gumshoe. You're right. What's the what's with the bandage? Are you alright, eh? And then you hear the telephone pole. Martha. Powers. You're gonna be around 92. Everyone gather around. You're gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Who? I don't see a genuine professional photographer around here. You can put these messages for Hannah's name. Chow down, pal. Yeah, it was because of the evidence. He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. That's odd. What's odd? Our show took 4 things in total, so 4? Huh? There was only 3. 4. Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item. Getting kids on murder, getting kidnapped. No. Why does she look so happy about that? Yeah, you have to eat. I mean, you have to eat 2 whole days worth of food. True. Ah, you don't know where it went. Yeah, it's nothing important anyway. You're here, that's what's important. Is Francisca around? What is it actually? This thing is picking something up. Wait, that's what Francisca used to track Kanshu. So that's odd. What's odd? Even though you're standing right here. Oh, I'm talking to a person at a different location. I had fun tonight. You do? Thanks, Edgewood. You really saved me out there. Even no one should be saying thanks. It should be me, right? Let's whip him. What's this? Thank you. Sometimes to you too. You and her. What's in your imagination, Pearl, huh? So who's paying for this lovely dinner party? Oh yeah, I thought Edgeworth is paying. Everyone say thank you to Nick. Aw. How come you can't even buy instant noodles? You put your name on the bill. Come with a show. $3,000. And yeah, it's on my tab. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Objection! You don't open. Yeah. Whoa! Finally! Finding script director Shitakumi. Finally, this fucking long case is over! Oh, you really can see. And we finally saved Maya. Three times now, pretty cool, huh? Tatsuro Iwamoto. What the hell, fun? So jumping on the Koichiro. Koichiro, oh yeah, Koichiro. Oh, you're back on the post. That's nice. It's a thing like I think that one goes fight for society. Yeah, it's nice you still have your head on top of your body. That's nice. Hey, you're here. Good. Make you burn. What, the title is uniform? Why? You're going to be a waitress? Yes, I will be the patient. Which girl? There's a lot of girls in this hospital. Which girl you talking? Francisca? Yep, Francisca. Tadaaki Yamamoto, main programming. Max. Zimbabwe. Isn't that a bit far? Hideki Yatomi Kazuki Sonoyama. Gotcha. Is that gonna throw jokes? Mockers represent. Oh, yeah. Hallelujah College. Is this sound effects? Akemi Kimura. All back. Well, what are you doing? It doesn't have a hidden meaning. I don't wanna listen to what you say. Go back. Bigo yuki kudo. Kumiko Swakana Yukarishiwa Bay. Hey Andrews, it's good to see you smile. Miss Phone Karma. Thanks. Oh. That's good of you. Yeah. That's good for you. Good. Oh. You have a home page? Okay. It's a self-destruct radio. After he conveyed his message, the radio will be destroyed automatically. That's how spies work. That's how assassins work, I mean. March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International departures. Who's leaving? Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this. I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his code, for example. Smug face. Huh, that's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy trap code of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash. I promise you that. Speaking of that man. Oh yeah. Four things in total. We put the last one in his coat pocket. We put it in here. Why would that be? The case is closed. Hmm. I'm a genius. So even she has this kind of I don't know what you call it, dilemma, depression, burden. She knows she's not a genius like her father, but she has to be all prosecutor. Not anymore. Wright gave me this to hold on to. You have a change today. Sundere banget sih dia, oh my god. That was supposed to be more revenge. That's her original plan, huh? Andean and Greece. You chase after me. Oh, she cried. Her defense breaks. She is breaking down. Don't think I'm going to walk in the shadow forever. Oh. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. What is the fourth piece of evidence? Ah, Nick. This is Maya's drawing. Well, it's not. It's really cute, huh? She drew it on top of the shell. That's really cute. Achievement unlocked. Very well, my turnabout. Saving content, and that is the end of the second game. Woo! That last case was long and difficult as hell. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god, it's really hard to win to win the last case. Not to mention the moral dilemma as well. Holy crap. Whew, but that is over. The next time I play this game it's gonna be I'll be playing the third game, which will be what? I don't know when we'll play the next game, but yeah, it's gonna be the third game. We're gonna start anew. For now, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid somebody. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Someone live right now? Someone in my following? Many people are live. Nobody is playing Phoenix Wright or no Prison Novel or something. Like the Purple is live. Data King is live. True Care is playing Tekken 7. Let's play Theta's. Theta Kings. I'm sorry. We're gonna raid now. We're gonna raid Theta. He's playing Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, because this is only bounties.
Alright. Okay, so we're going to raid. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you guys enjoy the stream.
I deserve it.
We are raiding right now.
There you go. We got you the slap thing.
Oh shit!